In today's episode, we are going to be going over the creation of our game manager class and switching between game states. So without any further delay, let's get to it. Welcome back to the Unity MMO Creators channel. If you are new to the channel, then please consider subscribing for more content. In today's episode, we are going to be working on our game manager class, and I've gone ahead and created our game manager script. And I've also gone ahead and opened it up. So this game manager is going to be very, very simple. It's basically just going to be responsible for switching between game states. And basically a game state is just going to be a scene. So it's going to additively load the game scene. We'll have our startup scene, which is where the client will be starting up in. And then the game manager will additively load the login scene, character selection scene, character creation scene, or the world scene. And that will all be handled through the game manager. So basically what we are going to start out doing is we are going to create a new class. It's going to be an abstract class, and it's going to be called game state. Now the game state class is going to have a string for a scene name, and then it's going to have a on disabled and on enabled method that will be called when the scenes switch. So we'll be adding those, and then we'll be creating the login class, the character selection class, character creation class, and the world class. Alright, so we've got our string for scene name. It is also going to have a public abstract unenabled and then a public virtual void on disabled. Alright, so now and then we are going to need using Unity engine.scene management. So unenabled is going to call scene manager dot load scene async. It's going to take in the scene name, and it is going to load it additive. And then on disabled is going to be scene manager dot unload scene async and scene name. Alright, so now we are going to create a public class login state, game state, a public class character selection state game state, public class character creation state game state, and then finally public class world state game state. Now we are going to construct our constructors. CName is going to be login. CName will be character selection public character creation state. CName is going to equal character creation, and finally alright, so now in the game manager, we are going to make a public class, public method. It's going to be a void, and it is going to be register game state, and it's going to take in a type as long as the type is of game state. And this is going to, and then we are going to create another public method, which is going to be a void, and it's going to be switch game state, and it's going to take in a type where t equals game state. Now we are going to have a list of all of our game states. Make it public, game state, list, game state, and these are going to be game states, you also need to be using system. And now in register game state, we are going to do game states dot add dot create instance. We'll put in T. And there we go. Then now in switch game state, we also need to do a public game state active state equals null. So now in switch game state, we are going to do active state. If active state does not equal null, then we'll do active state on disabled. And then we will do a for each loop game state n game states if state is T, then active state equals state, and then active state dot unenabled. Now we're going to make the game manager into a singleton, because we'll never want more instances than one of the game manager. So public game manager instance equals null, and we'll make that a static. Then add the awake function and put instance equals this, and game object dot don't destroy on load this dot game object. Alright, so now from the start, I am going to register game state, login state, register game state, character selection state, register game state, character creation, and finally register game state, world state. Then right here at the end of start, I will do switch game state, login state. Alright, then now I'm going to create a new empty game object. Call it game manager and attach the game manager script onto it. Save out that scene. And then I'm going to create a new scene just as an example, just to test this out. Alright, so UI, add a new canvas. And then now add a button. Change the text to login. Save the scene. Add it. Give it the main camera and directional light. And now create a new scene. Add some text. And now call this character selection. Put the font size to something like 32. Save scene. And again, add it to the build settings. And now in the game manager, I'm just going to public void test and do switch game state, character selection state. And now from the login on the button, alright, so then game manager dot instance dot switch game state, character selection state. Let's now go back to the startup scene, press play, goes right into the login, click on login, now you're in the character selections. So that was the basic game manager. As we get further into this tutorial series, I will probably add more to the game manager, but for right now, that's what we need. We just need a way to go from the login all the way into the world state. So for this tutorial, that will be the end. If you got any information out of this, then please, like I said, consider subscribing to the channel for more tutorials. I have these tutorials every Monday, and throughout the rest of the week, I have other content that I upload. So, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.